I used to be a regular kid. I played sports, did my homework, had a life. My name is Arthur Curry, and I am...
I can't hear you!
I said I am...
I can't hear you!
I'm Aquaman.
Aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish!
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
Excuse me, Aquaman. A land dweller has requested to see you.
Thank you, Harold. I shall see him at once. Hal, what brings you to Atlantis?
I wish I had better news for you, but there's an issue on our hands that only you can solve. The city of Woodbury at the city level is wasting water and using it inefficiently. It affects us at the geographic level of local, and it affects more than one level of government, such as state and national. And we need you to help solve this crisis.
Why me?
Because you are the king of Atlantis, the king of water, and a god amongst men.
No need to butter me up, Hal. I'm in. Might as well get started on this task, and what better to do than spread awareness? Am I right, kids? I said, am I right, kids?
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna come out and scrape your face across the pavement.
Let's get started.
Hello, sir?
Well, hello there, Sonny.
Hi, I'm Aquaman.
Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I tell you a little bit about how Woodbury could become a more efficient water user?
Oh, are you an environmentalist? I used to be one too back in the old days. But first, you need to tell me about what facts you know about this before I can help you.
Oh, okay. Now, in terms of this issue, it's been thought of by citizens, but it's never really been sought out or to be solved. I mean, there's laws about the usage of water, such as citizens can only use their sprinkler systems on certain days of the week, even or odd. And I mean, of course, there's an issue in places like the Southwest where water isn't such an abundant source as it is in Minnesota. But I think it'd be smart for Minnesota to implement a smart water choice too. Now, as I said before, there are laws limiting water use, such as fines and fees, but I think that if we could strengthen these laws and just use overall less water, it'd be much better for our city. And as our message, and when getting our message across, will be clear and concise, we will try to illustrate laws that are both effective and fair to the citizens, so like we're not pricing water at extreme amounts, you know, you dig. These laws will no longer be nonsensical sprinkler-based laws that do not get enforced. Instead, they will be enforced with fines and other ways of discipline. These laws will also limit the use of water in order for Woodbury to be a role model city around Minnesota. And in terms of hard facts, we have more than enough information. In 2013, as it said on Woodbury's website, residents and businesses in Woodbury use nearly 2.8 billion gallons of water. I mean, that's like crazy. 2.8 billion gallons. A gallon is like a lot. That average like 7.5 million gallons of water per day. And a typical Woodbury family consumes 22,500 gallons of water each year. And this can be solved by just like simple things such as implementing like smart shower, whatever those things are called, so like they save a lot of water. People shouldn't be taking baths. who take baths anymore? It's like awkward. You know, you're just like sitting in a tub of water. Of course, water use is less than average in the winter because, you know, we don't have to sprinkle our grass because it's dead. But during the summer, it gets pretty cray-cray. You got a lot of water use, especially because the sprinklers are kind of a big problem. And this came from a credible website, as I said earlier. Now, our main idea is spreading awareness. We're not trying to like impose some unfair laws. It's just, I feel like as Aquaman, if people in the city are aware, they will make the change themselves. Now we have a current Aquafire, A-Q-U-I-F-E-R. Interpret that as you will. Whatever those things are, it's not a permanent source. They run out. It's essentially just like a rock-filled sponge filled with water. And I mean, that stuff, that's not permanent. That's not that yet. As for the next points, in the geospatial implications of our PSA, that our actions affect everyone else in the community and in our city. And in terms of how we'll spread it, we'll use mass media and to be really effective. And we're trying to use humor to support this because I feel like the young people are people of our time, and if we can really just stand out to them. And we're gonna use credible facts, credible sources. I mean, social media, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this thing is on YouTube for crying out loud. I'm Aquaman, and I approve this message. This has been 4, 5. This has been 4. Wow. Okay.
So, how was that?
Good, except for one thing.
Was it my breath?
No, it was this.
Black Manta!
It's actually Indian Manta, but okay. And also, I've come to destroy you.
Manta, no!
I've triumphed over all.
We don't think so! He's defeated our friend! I didn't like him anyway. Get him, Flash.
Ha! You will try.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world.